By the way, some parting advice: get rid of Avera's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hell you'd like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. She's carrying this guy's head in her pocket. Hey guys, after speaking with all the leaders and setting up the remembrance, we're tasked with returning to Limsa to assist with an unknown matter. I finished. The only thing that I remember is that this guy, Baderon, wants to see me. I'm not sure what about yet. I just know that he wants to see me. Baderon assigns us a task from the Yellow Jackets to assist in an investigation. There's been an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Ailport, and they wish us to investigate Sastasha, our first dungeon. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any bluefish tattoos. Oh, cool. Following the mission, we learn that Sahagin are in the dungeon and doing some pretty weird stuff. We're asked to return to Baderon and fill him in on the details of the dungeon. Okay, speak with Baderon at the Drowning Wench. Alright, Baderon, I did the thingy. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Who's this big guy? Hello, I'm back. I'm tiny. Aye, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? This guy is so much bigger than me that his head isn't even in the frame. Yep, that's me. I did it. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for his voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You're right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Why was this guy here? Is this just like a random like NPC that I potentially could have done that dungeon with that was just like, hey, you know, we were also there and cool, thanks. Back then, are you, with all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager? Yeah, it was awesome. There was a snake person, and it was crazy. We were in, like, a cave the whole time. Fishbacks? And then I was thinking you only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells, you turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, it sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they were planning. Unless they're planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. Any roads. All's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've livened up your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. See, seems that forest folk are in need of a venturer what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade, but after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. As previously stated by Baderon, we're tasked with going to Gridania and meeting with Mother Mion. We don't really receive any other information other than traveling to Gridania and meeting with her. They said that somebody over here has a quest for me, they've asked for help, and so I'm over here in Gridania, and we're supposed to chat with this person, so that is what we're going to do. And we're going to see what kind of mission that they have. So I hope you guys are ready, buckle up, and let's see what they have for us. Hello, Mother Mioni. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine? Do I hope that you're the adventurer Baderon said warn about? You are! The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mioni, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. I'm ready. Mioni is waiting to brief you on your task. Tell me everything. Also, my bags are super freaking full because of all of the gathering that I've done, so I will eventually have to clean those out, but I'll probably do that on stream. Ready for the briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mioni, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? Hi, Lewin. And good evening to you, Bolord. His name was Lewin, not Bolord. Your need must be pressing indeed, for you honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. It's me! Hi, Bolord. Thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud, so to speak. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tam Tara Deepcroft. The place was once a Galmaron settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. So, like, buried their dead there? I actually don't know what that word means. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of the Dalamund, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of the Dalamund. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Yes, absolutely. You have my gratitude. You're welcome. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Thank you. This sounds like another dungeon to me. However, the Tam Tara Deepcroft is a bit of a travel away, but we find some familiar faces outside of it. Oh, here's these guys. They were at the other one. These guys are tired. Alright, let's see. God's Quiver Bow. Your kills are Ironhammer, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. You're welcome. No doubt the bowler has informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of the Dalamund. This is only the second dungeon I've ever done, and it was actually a ton of fun to just get lost in. We defeat the big octopus head boss guy at the end, and we return to Mother Mion to give her the report of our success. And, if you've been following along the shorts I posted, we beat someone rather important. We did it! Welcome back, Kilzor. I'm reliably informed that your foray in the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Baderon's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Bowlord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point... What? Oh, these guys? Oh no! Aver's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Oh. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. Oh, this little guy's freaking rude. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. Oh my god, these guys are freaking... Holy crap. Whew! By the way, some parting advice. Get rid of Aver's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hell you'd like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. She's carrying this guy's head in her pocket? The noob healer experience. Yeah, seriously. I feel like she's carrying around his head. That's really weird. That's super weird. Wait, don't leave me alone, please. Oh, I'm sorry, Aver. Please forgive me. Things like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now, you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much, at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. Oh, okay. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'Dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Yes, give me the quest. Following the completion of our second dungeon, we're given a third quest to go see my favorite character in the whole game. Also, while I have you, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this playthrough, please like and subscribe for more Sprout videos. Welcome to the Quicksand. Friend, I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to— Oh, it's you, Kilzor. And there I was spouting the same tired line. Mion sent word that you'll be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to me prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Papashan! God's almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale would be so kind, if you would be so kind. Hi, Papashan. Excellent timing, Papashan. Just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. Hi. Oh? Why, if it isn't my good friend Kilzor. It does my spirit well to know that you're the one who will be helping us. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Kilzor of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. Mineral? Yeah. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copper Belt Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatoncheires. Why are the names so hard in this game? I feel dumb playing this game sometimes because I cannot pronunciate anything. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mine during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they've managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know the history well, milady. The people of these guys have been underground for 300 years. The people of that age use the Hecatoncheires, whatever, we'll call them Hectors, the Hectors, to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way in such tales, their enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hectors, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, no, that got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell and the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. Is it that the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials, like as not our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants? Gosh, I think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. So for the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we have you undertake. I'll not deny that mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Alright, Papa Sean. Damn, bro. Chill. God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? Okay, thank you. Thanks, Mamodi and Papashan. One last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the Quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Painted Mesa provides us with further information on Copperbell mine. Apparently, they knew about the giants, but went ahead and mined in there anyways, as to be expected of anyone who's hoping to make any money from it. We head to Copperbell Mine to contain the giants, and then we meet back up with Painted Mesa. Wait, from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the Hectors? I didn't think that Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Right, so we're not really sure what's going to happen here, but I have fought the giants, and they are pisted. They're very pisted. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Ul'Dah will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. The entire nation! Do you guys understand how important that is? The entire nation. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Shan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Mamodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. No pressure. Exactly, Tiff. The entire nation is on my shoulders right now. No! I'm so fast. What's going on here? Obnoxious merchant. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Nice haircut. But please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. Paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I like how I'm just like, I'm in there. I'm gonna say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know, help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. I hate this guy already. Do we get to kill this guy? Please tell me we get to murder this guy. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Don't worry, I got your back. Hi. But please, adventurer, help me. I beg of ye. I swear on my mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with my own coin. I'd saved. I only wanted to treat my children to a decent meal. What's up, noobs? You guys want to freaking go? Yeah, I'll do it. Bring it. And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master? I like how I'm so tiny. I've had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot teach them a lesson. Bring it, baby. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to freaking kick these guys' teeth in. Let's go. Come on, let me at him. Let me at him! At the time of this fight, I was very unsure how this played into the main story. However, after delving deep into 3 dungeons, this seemed like an easy fight to me. I'm also not a big fan of scumbags. You guys better back up, homies. Look at this guy, he's so excited. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Yeah, you guys better go. See ya. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? That guy's haircut is atrocious. Hello. Thank ye, kind adventurer. Thank ye thrice over. You're welcome. Oh, nap time. The narcolepsy's kicking in. We're gonna go take a nap really quick. Alright, let's see. What kind of main quest information do we get now? Was this all? Oh. Young city dweller. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. Do you? But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'Dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. I could see that, yeah. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Foment? Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? That guy is like in shock. It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. It's true. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Is that her? Oh, are we watching her purchase it? Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Look around. You'd think that Ul'Dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you see no end to the misery and suffering. She doesn't really look like somebody who like doesn't have money. Like that white robe that she's got on. Like she's definitely somebody secretive, right? We're really about to find out that she's like a princess somewhere, right? Sir, are you alright? I'm just taking a nap. It's fine. I do this. At this point, it's pretty normal for me to just fall asleep randomly. What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? No, I'm gonna tell you to leave. What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd! Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Does it matter? Bounce, homie. I will overlook this, but just this once. Okay, well. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. It's true. Screw that guy. He's a freaking creep. All's well that ends well. Who's this? Question marks, question marks, question... Ah, Thancred. We meet again. Hello. Pray do not mistake my intent, for it is always honorable. But I've been watching you ever since you departed Ul'Dah. You played the part of envoy to perfection, confident as a man on a diplomatic mission should be, yet unfailingly courteous to your betters. And when your travels led you into the midst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my friend, are quite a marvel, and I confess to being somewhat in awe of you. Ah, Thancred. But my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all the reward you would expect to receive. Such selfishness is a rare thing in this day and age. All of which leads me to conclude that you are indeed the one whom I've been looking for, an adventurer possessed of a very rare set of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did, and that is what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbor a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, it just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words if you would agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of such a collective. For one, we should be glad to assist you in realizing your potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Momodi, the ever-loving and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Oh, I love Momodi. She's so great. Tell her the Scions of the seventh dawn have found their man, and she will tell you where to find us. Okay. A secret organization? Am I being asked to become a member of a secret organization? Oh boy, the story's really getting thick now. What does this mean for the story? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and going through the 3 dungeons today. Exploring Eorzea and setting up the meeting of the Scions for the first time. We'll go ahead and meet them next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.